What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. I'm gonna get straight to the point. A lot of our people's just gonna stay lost and remain lost. The crazy thing about it is we trying to look for help from the president. We trying to look for help from the government. We trying to look for help amongst other peers, amongst other nations. Not gonna work. There's nothing that a human can do or come up with an idea to justify what's going on. That's why I don't vote. That's why I never voted, because can't nobody help what's going on. What's going on is the Most High is fulfilling prophecy. See, because the churches don't prepare us for what's going on for the end time prophecy, nobody understands what's going on. And a lot of people just lost right now. What's going on is the Gentiles is being stripped of their power. The tail is being removed from the tail back to the head, and the head going back to the tail, and the bigger brother is finna serve the younger brother. You know, who coming last and when they coming first. That's what's going on right now. I don't care how much you pray, how much you ask God or whatever God you serve, because a lot of y'all serve the wrong God, and don't understand that all these false gods have power to be able to do things and bring their evil blessings among you to make you feel like you're getting blessed by the Almighty, and you're not. But at some point in your life, you're gonna have to realize that, hey, you gotta wake up. Because if you don't wake up, then you head to destruction yourself, and you don't even know it. One thing about this plague, there will be no answer for this pandemic. Nobody can come up with answers for this pandemic. Nobody's gonna be able to slow this pandemic down, and none of that, but the Most High. See, what's going on here, the Gentiles are being swept off the land. Not just the Gentiles, that 2/3, you know, and the Most High ain't just cleaving on to his peoples. He calling Gentiles, other nations, you know, the ones that was, you know, left behind and then benefit from what was going on, from the inheritance of the land that the Most High gave to the Gentiles. See, that's why they can't tell you, the white people or other nations can't tell you about history before 1472, because they won't accept that. They'll accept everything from 1472 on up, because when Christopher Columbus came over here, he knew what he was coming over here to America for. He was coming over here to chastise us, because the Most High gave him the spirit to do so. That's why when they came over here, they knew what they was doing. So they tried to match up everything that was going on over here in the United States of America, which is our country, this is our land. They tried to match up the parts over here, over into the middle third, which is the Middle East. The three parts, you know? So what we got here is a big deception to keep us under the power, to keep us being misled. But now the Most High said anytime his people's gonna wake up. So that's what's going on right now. We are waking it up. A lot of y'all don't realize that Jesus Christ is a pagan God. That's a false God. 400 years ago, that wasn't even a letter J. You understand what I'm saying? You can't find nowhere in scriptures that the Most High say he changed his name, or that his name ever was Jesus. That name was made up by the Gentiles to keep us serving their God, to keep us under their power. Now, at one point, the Most High gave the Gentiles our inheritance. Yeah, that's because we didn't keep the commandments that was given unto Moses to be given unto us. We went to doing our own thing, so the Most High punished us. Now, the book of Deuteronomy does not fit the three parts, does not fit all these other nations, does not fit the Gentiles. How? Let's prove it. How can I prove this? Well, what group of Gentiles or other nations went through slavery for 400 years? See, the slavery through 400 years is what separates us from all people. That's why in Scripture, the Most High say he come on to no other but the lost sheep of Israel, and that his people will call him by his name. You understand what I'm saying? You can't find me not one scripture where the Most High acknowledges his name being Jesus Christ. You can't you go back into history, you will not find a letter J 400 years ago. And you will realize that when King James came to our land in the 1600s, all of a sudden we got a 1611 King James Version Bible, because they're trying to rewrite our history in the way to keep us confused and lost. You know? See, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And every Bible prophecy did not happen over there in the Middle East. Look at the pictures look at some of the pictures on some of the Middle East drawings where they have Jesus Christ, the fake God, on the cross. Back in those days where they supposedly killed Jesus Christ at, which is the false God. I don't even like saying that name, but I'm just gonna give you the rundown. If you look at the picture, on the picture in the background, it's a picture of the ocean. Now, where there's an ocean at in the Middle East over there? Nowhere. But when you come over here to the Americas, you see oceans everywhere. So that lets you know that what happened over here in the United States of America didn't happen over there. The story of Jericho did not happen over there. That shit did not happen in the Middle East in the three parts. Matter of fact, nothing happened over there. Nothing. Our prophecies that happened on our land does not fit the Middle East land. It doesn't. All the resources and all the wealthiness is over here in America. All the wealth is wealthy here. So that's why before 1472, you don't have history on the Europeans. You don't have history on them before 1472. And if so, they'll be forced to tell you about us. And when the people came over here to the Americas in 1472, when the Most High sent His Spirit to Christopher Columbus to bring him over here to get ready to take over our land, he was shocked as hell with what he discovered when he came over here. We were draped in gold. We had doctors, we had lawyers, we had everything over here. We had a full organization over here in the Americas that they was not having, nor did they ever see over there in the Middle East. We taught them everything they need to know, and they took it back over there. They even changed the name of their lands to fit our prophecies, to fit our land, to keep us deceived and thinking that the motherland and all that, the promised land and all that is over there, when it's not. So you just been hit by a smooth operator. I'll catch you guys up on some more game a little later. I'm at work right now, as you can see. I'm out.